Oh no, hello, my sexy beasts. Okay, you guys. What is sexy about you? How much fun is this question? Okay, I love this. Every reading doesn't have to be like, what's your life purpose? Like, we can have fun. This one is fun. So relax, kick back. We're going to have a good time. You're going to find out what's sexy about you. At least right now, right? These days, lately, because we evolve, we shift. All right, pile ones. Let's have a look at this stone. If you're resonating with this, this is my deep purple agate, royal purple, some might say. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then over in the equally beautiful realm of this incredible sea blue agate. It's like, oh, these are so planetary too. I think about if you look at like images of like Jupiter, whatever. And I love this one because it has like a little paw print in it. I don't know if that resonates for some of you. It always makes me think of the Caribbean. And then we have this lovely rose quartz palm stone. It's just such a sweetie. I love this color pink too. It's just so soft, so beautiful, such a heart-centered vibe, that one. Very romantic, very loving. So piles 1, 2, or 3, purple, blue, pink stones. Vibe what you feel. There may be more than one pile for you. There may be different facets of you or different things about you that people find sexy. It's all good. Listen to anything that resonates, anything that calls to you. Let's have a look. Hello, pile ones, you beautiful purple agate babies. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think the camera really captures like how deep this purple is, but it's so beautiful. And this is a very kind of like crown chakra energy there. So a lot of spiritual energy already just in your kind of resonating with that. All right, pile ones, what's sexy about you? How much fun is this? It's so much fun. Let's have a look. Ooh, sodalite, speak your truth. Okay, my purple agate pile ones, you guys are yeah, you guys are like, yeah, okay, all right. Your spirit team is saying that you guys are awake, and that one of the things that's really sexy about you right now, and it's for some of you, I'm getting that like you're asking about, like you're curious about whether you're sexy to a particular person or not, but this is pretty general, is just that the way you articulate things, and I'm hearing not just like things, but like a spiritual perspective, that it's like a real turn on, like it really lights people up. So okay, that's hot, that's exciting, I know. And you're like, but what about my butt? Pile ones, if we get anything here about your physique or your physicality, obviously we'll talk about that. But your spirit team, yeah, your spirit team is saying the thing about you guys being, having that sodalite energy, really, which is very throat chakra, and about speaking your truth. They're saying it's a little bit about like speaking the truth, or speaking the sublime truth. That there's something about you guys having this sort of like cosmic perspective and a willingness and ability to share with people about it. It's like, it's that you, I don't know, it's just you light people up, like you inspire them, and it turns them on, pile ones. Like, and you may not think that that's something, you know, that you really, you just want to have a great butt, but like seriously, that's like a lifelong sexiness. Like this quality never goes away. Like that's real. That's like an enduring sexiness. Okay, my love. So really get down with that, pile ones. Like, hear that, receive that information about yourselves right off the bat. Wow, that's really cool. Didn't really occur to me that like being sort of, articulate in your spirituality was necessarily sexy to people, but I don't see why it wouldn't be now that I think of it. All right, let's have a look more. Ooh, cosmic union. Okay, great. Yeah, you guys are cosmic, pile ones, like you really, and yeah, your spirit team is saying too that there's this like, yeah, this is your higher selves. Okay, nice. That that your perceptive abilities, that you have these perceptive abilities, that you really see through things, and you're also like very intuitive. For some of you, I'm getting straight up like clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant, you know, just like psychic. And, but that, but just even for some of you that it's just like you're really perceptive. And that then you can like share about that and articulate about that in a way that the right people, by the way, the people who are turned on by and attracted to you, the people who are magnetized to you and resonate with this, that you share about these things, and that when you are sharing about these things, that it's really magnetic, it's really attractive, and that is actually this beautiful sort of cosmic union, this balance of of this sort of like divine feminine and the divine masculine, and the and this sort of cosmic perspective and this sort of earthly being, so that you really sort of bring down to earth this kind of cosmic perspective, and that it's really hot. And also like, I mean, in the way that, oh, that's interesting that there is like a kind of an angel figure here as well. They're saying that in the way that, like, have you guys ever seen, oh my god, I love this. So they're saying that, have you guys ever seen like drawings or pictures or personifications of angels that are like really attractive? They're like really sexy angels. It's kind of like you guys are like sexy like that. Wow, pile ones. Oh my gosh, I love that. Ooh, Four of Cups. Wow, yeah. So the Four of Cups is a lot to do with sort of like there's these sort of three cups that are right there and everyone can see them and they're very obvious. And then there's this fourth cup kind of happening off in the distance, sort of like in a blind spot. And similarly, like in this deck here, which is the Wolfe Tarot, you can see that we have here this like little portal, like this extra worlds. Like there's these worlds and it's like super dreamy. And she's not necessarily like, it's not obvious. They're kind of like behind her or, you know, in the back of her mind, but it is like you guys have this sort of like this dreaminess about you. I'm hearing that you guys are the fourth cup. Wow, that's crazy. That's woo. All right, hold on a second. I have to turn down. I'm playing bird songs in the background. It's like like instead of listening to music these days, like I put on a bird song a lot. Anyway, let me just go turn it down because I think it's a little loud. Okay, I'm back. That's better. Now, don't judge me about the playing bird music, because apparently studies have shown that, you know how they say when you listen to classical music, it makes you smarter? Actually, listening to bird songs makes you even smarter. And it's something about the natural rhythms and the breaks and the pauses in nature sounds are really good for the brain, which makes sense, doesn't it now? Doesn't it just make sense? Because the brain is itself a natural nature technology. Okay, Seven of Wands. Oh, how interesting. Yeah, so, okay, wow, cool. So the Seven of Wands is, can be seen as a kind of like a defensive energy. But the person in the traditional tarot in the Seven of Wands is like standing on top of a hill and they're just defending their hill from like all these other approaching people. And in this like characterization of the Seven of Wands, what we have here is someone who is like deeply protected on like many layers, okay? Like they have a really solid auric field, okay, my loves? And one of the things that's sexy about you guys is that like if you don't know this, you need to know it. Your spirit team is saying they want you to know it, that like you guys are equally protected. You really are these angels. I mean, you guys are like earth angels. You are the fourth cup. That's like, it's like you're the one who all of a sudden someone turns around and it's like, oh my God, like they see you for the first time. And it's like, it's super sexy. It's like you came out of nowhere. And it's also like you really, your spirit team is saying, again, it's like that you have these big auras, you have this big energy about you, but only the right people can, are like magnetized to it, resonate with it, really get that like your ultimate sexiness is this sort of very spiritually tapped in quality. But again, you guys, just to be clear, it's like the cosmic union of this divine energy in like an earthly beauty. So you guys, again, you're these earth angels, like yeah. And I'm hearing that like that Four of Cups thing is literally like someone turns around and it's like they all of a sudden feel your aura or they feel your energy, and you could have been standing next to them and then they're like, whoa. Like when people really see you, when people really get your energy, it like blows them away. And that also it's yeah, people are saying that's almost like people are saying, some of your spirit teams and I guess people, interesting. Wow, what, that's like a Freudian slip. So okay, so people are saying that one of the things that's sexy about you is almost this sort of quiet element of surprise. Like it's not necessarily what's like obviously sexy in our culture. It's not necessarily what the media would sell you as sexy, but it is so attractive, like really, really magnetic. And you're, yeah, I know I'm getting also that like people really sense that like, that you're, that you're sort of, that you really are kind of like an earth angel, and that you're tapped in and protected. It's like there's like these angels sort of are with you and walk with you. It's just sort of, again, you have this, you glow, like you glow, pile ones. Like that's, I mean, it's like that's sort of the simple explanation of this. Okay, let's find out more. Let's find out more. Oh, who wants to talk? Oh my God, all my decks want to talk about you. That's the cutest thing ever. They're all like, me, no me, no me, no me. Okay, wait, okay, all right, okay. It's between now, we're between the Work Your Light or the Starseed Oracle. The Starseed wins. Okay, interesting. They were like, everybody, all of my decks' hands went up. They all want to talk about you. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you guys are tapped in. Like, there really is so much cosmic union running all, like, through you and in you and around you. And, yeah, I mean, flat out. Some of you guys look like angels, and I'm sure you've probably heard that. I'm also hearing that some of you actually, like, it's a nickname. Like, people that adore you, they're like... they call you their angel. You're like my angel, and you guys have heard that. Yeah. Okay. Your spirit teams are saying, if you want to, and I love this. They're so much fun. Oh my God, I love that. I love that spirit is in the game of life with us. They're saying that if you want to unconsciously turn some people on in your lives, get a little like angel pendant and wear it, or get a little t-shirt that says like angel on it, or like get like yeah. Okay, they're saying use filters that like give you a little bit of like a halo, and they're just saying it's just it's just sort of gonna bump up this energy. It's literally like being like if you have a really sexy mouth wearing red lipstick, but for you guys it's like just like, ooh, they're saying dress in white. They're saying for when it comes to like costuming and stuff, like wear costumes that have wings. Yeah, they're saying go ahead and wear like flowy things that sort of drape behind you in the wind. They're saying like basically like angel it up. I love that. Oh my gosh, pile ones. That is hilarious and beautiful. You're so beautiful. This is not gendered, by the way. If you're a dude and you're watching this, I mean, hello, Archangel Michael, anyone? Like, I mean, you guys have seen this stuff, right? Like you, oh my God. So amazing. Okay. I'm like, woo! Angels are sexy. You know, here's the thing too about sexy. You know, we tend to think that, you know, it's sexy is like a big, heavy, like dark energy. And actually, when we're turned on by anything, like what we're going for isn't just pleasure. Like we're going for ecstasy, and like a rapturous, ecstatic state is lit up. When we're attracted to someone, it's because they light us up, my loves. Now, some people get attracted to people because they're it triggers shadow work that they have to do, and that is a thing. But that's when you're attracted to things that are red flags, when you're intoxicated by something that actually has a toxicity, and that's because it's triggering where there's still work for you to do on your self-love and your self-care and what's actually good for you. But just full on like sexiness in the world, like that's just being lit up, you know? Like, I mean, plants are sexy, like these are sexy. And again, the word sexy is not necessarily mean sexual, right? Let's get out of these sort of boxed in ideas. So we're talking about like what it is about you that like turns people on, lights them up, sparks them, like, you know, rings the bells in their cells, makes them want to make more of you in the world. Because ultimately the call to being sexual is a call to pleasure, joy, intimacy, connection, union, cosmic union, raising your kundalini, and then just, you know, bringing more of you and your essence and your energy into the world through reproduction. Like all of that is really going on in a healthy expression of what is sexy. So my loves, like embrace this angel light, bright star that you are, sexiness. I was going to say sexuality, but like it's so much more than that. You are so much more. This is beautiful. Okay, I love this reading. I love this. Okay. We have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yeah, my loves. Look at this glowing, look at this glowiness, look at this abundance, look at the peony. I mean, first of all, go buy some peonies, pile ones, and smell them. Put your face in it and smell it, and you'll see what I mean when I say like plants can be sexy. They're like soft. There's so many layers. They smell so good. Peonies are the perfect example of that. Like a happy, healthy, sexual, sexy expression. Again, it's not sexual. It's sexy. I mean, whatever. Like you guys know what I mean, right? Like this is just the nature of nature being beautiful, open, pleasurable, willing to play and explore and share its essence in like healthy, beautiful ways. The courageous peony. You guys really are willing to go there. I'm hearing that you guys are not afraid of this cosmic union energy. You're not afraid of intimacy. And that is part of your being connected. And when you are, your spirit team is saying when you get to know someone and you recognize them as trustworthy, your willingness to really dive into connection is also sexy. It makes you beautiful. It's courage. A lot of people have blocks to that kind of stuff, and you guys have either worked through that, or you're working through that, or you don't have that to begin with. That's very, very, it's very hot. Okay, portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Okay, yeah, again, you guys have wings. There's something like otherworldly about you. There's something just extra about your energy, okay? And you really are like you are a door opener. You open people's eyes. Remember back to the beginning of this reading about like really like that you guys can share about, talk about you know, things that are otherworldly, things that are extra worldly, okay? You really can bring it down to earth, all right? This is beautiful and opening for people. It makes you magnetic, it makes you sexy, but it just also makes you, again, it's so winged, it's so angelic. Okay, then it says, wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. Now that is a specific message for some of you watching this that have a specific person in mind, okay, that clearly sees you this way, is attracted to this about you, like really feels your energy, is magnetized to you, but there's more at work going on in the background. Now, one of the things that your spirit team wants you guys to know is that being able to wait, being able to take your time is part of being tapped into the spiritual cosmic perspective, so that you guys can really see that inside of great time, there's no There's no getting someone. There's no losing someone, okay? There, you can't mess up what's meant to be with a soulmate, and that there's really is infinite time with people. So waiting for things to sort of line up so that, like, what I'm hearing is so that they are ready for you. Because again, remember this Four of Cups thing where, like, there's this way in which, like, you guys surprise people. Like, they kind of, you have this sort of quiet, spiritual, angelic thing, and then they turn around and all of a sudden they realize you're glowing, you have wings, you're like from another planet, they're like, whoa, whoa, and then, like, people, like, see you and they haven't necessarily seen you. You guys need to wait to be seen, and you guys need to not try to be seen. You just be you. You just do you, and have the courage to be this portal, to be this cosmic union, this earthly, this celestial being on earth, you know, someone who can communicate about this stuff. You just take your time with being recognized. And your spirit team's also saying, you don't have to wait. Like, there will be plenty of people recognizing you. So if you have someone specific in mind, you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and waiting, your spirit team's like, you know, abundance is part of the sexy beauty of this planet. So like really, you know, you don't have to just wait for one person. Earth pulsing. Oh my God. See, talk about the sexy abundance of this planet and everything I was just saying. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. Oh my loves. Okay, you gotta get the peonies. You gotta listen to the bird music. You gotta just be you. You have to trust that you are channeling the sublime of the heavens on this earth, and also channeling the message that this planet is one of the celestial orbs in the heavens. Like, we know that now. We didn't know that for the longest time. We know now this planet is a glowing jewel spinning and floating in space with the rest of them. You guys, when you're in nature, the more you start to really bring that recognition down to this planet and communicate about it, okay, the more you glow, the more of your sexiness people will see and know. So Bio ones. Oh my God, you are so sexy, my earth angels. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, your spirit team, yeah, your angels, your angels want to talk with your, the divine feather messenger. Boy, that was fast. Okay, one more. Well, the ostrich and the crow, those are two very different birds indeed. Let's see. This is 3. Got it. And the woodpecker, well, they're all so different. Okay, the crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yeah, exactly. So these universal laws and truths are now being revealed. You are also one to reveal them. So when they say use this energy to create your reality, this really is to use this energy to create who you are on this planet, who you want to be on this planet. And you be courageous in that, my beautiful, courageous peony earth angels, right? My glowing 4th cups. Like, you guys, you are that. So you use this energy, use your knowledge, use your understanding, use your heart-centered way of being and communicating, use your psychic abilities if you have them, use your intuitions, use your perception, right? To create the reality of who you are and who you attract and who you magnetize on this planet. Woodpecker, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Same thing. Again, this is this slowing down, this willingness to wait, this knowing who you are, really bringing down this sort of cosmic energy and being that angel, being it in a big way, and trusting this incredible protection that's all around you, that radiates around you, my loves. You can use discernment. You can pick and choose. And your fortitude will help you to be patient in these processes with who, you know, you're not going to necessarily want to develop intimacy with everyone who finds you, you know, sexy, with everyone that you light up or sees you or is lit up by you. And this is where discernment comes in. And this is different from being afraid to develop intimacy. You're not afraid. You're just going to choose wisely, patiently, my loves. One thing that I learned a long time ago, and this really, heed this, my darlings, is that people reveal their characters over time via circumstance. People are not necessarily who they think they are or who they say they are or who they want to be. people are who they are being. So you really get to know someone by who they are being over time inside of contexts and circumstances. And then who someone is, who their being is revealed over time. Now, you guys are precious. You guys are special. This is a very rare and very beautiful energy on this planet. So you want to take your time. You want to be in the rhythms of nature. You want to be inside of the understanding of infinite time, my angelic ones. To understand that not everybody is going to reveal themselves over time as wholly trustworthy of developing true intimacy. So you take your time deciding who to be intimate with. You don't have to be afraid of being intimate with people, but you take your time so that you are intimate with people who are worthy of the energy exchange that comes from such intimacy, my loves. Even if people say this, people say that, people think this, people believe this about themselves, but then, someone could be like, I'd be great in an emergency. Well, I wait and see how they are, like, because maybe they're not. You know what I mean, my loves? That just had to come through. So hopefully, I know that makes such a difference when I got that in my life. So yeah. And then the ostrich over here. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. So much heart here. So much tapped in heart. I'm really getting as well, if you guys need to root your energy into the earth, and you need to call in your energy from the heavens and really be that channel and allow the center of that channel, the center of your systems in your body, to reside in your heart. And this is why that radiance, this is why that cosmic union here. This is who you are. This is who you're being. Okay, guardian angels. I'm like, guardian, oh no, oh, you are magic, wants to talk. Okay, my loves, you are magic, you sexy, magical earth angels, beautifuls. And some of you have great butts. Like, how's that? Okay. Sink this in. This is what I say on kylinlight, and because it's like a thing. Kinesthetic learning works. You want to put this message into your body on a kinesthetic level. That means type in pile 1, I receive it, and the message goes through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways, my loves. That way your body remembers this message, okay? You're going to be, you will just be walking around more and more like this. If you sing this message in, type in pile 1, I receive it. You can also listen to this again, take a walk, do a dance, something, but put it in your body so your body receives it. Pile 1s. Oh, I love this. Okay. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. Oh, I love this for you, my darlings. Here's the thing. Once you tap into those rhythms of nature, those cosmic rhythms, that great timing, right? And really unfurl your wings in your freedom to choose who you actually respond to when the people start magnetizing to this way of being of yours, okay? Then you can go ahead and do anything you're inspired to do. That's that discernment again. You get to just go ahead and trust your intuition. You get to know that you know. And the rest of it, if you don't know, you get to just kick back. You guys are going to be so busy doing what you dream you can do, being those courageous peonies, getting out there and unfurling your wings, radiating, glowing with that energy that you have. And you're going to be so full and so busy doing that there's going to be no concern about, like, are there enough people, or are they attracted, or what have you. You're going to be very busy doing you, and that in and of itself, okay, that magic is so magnetic. Wow, pile 1s, you are gorgeous. I love this. I so hope you received it. I so hope you sung this in, my earth angels. Pile 1, type in, I receive it. Beautiful, beautiful darlings. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel. I do free reading giveaways. Seriously, I just let someone know the other day, like, really, I do it. It is super satisfying, frankly, to do that for you, my beautiful kylinlights. It is for subscribers only. So subscribe if you want to enter for a free reading giveaway. You can do that based on the instructions in the description box. My darlings, my loves, really, you are super, super beautiful, super, super sexy, and a super, super gorgeous blessing on this planet. I really want you to get that. We are blessed that you are here with us. Earth angels, thank you so much for being here. Know this, and know most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, Pile 2s. Oh my gosh, you guys, this reading is so much fun. Pile 1s was so great. So I'm really excited to find out what makes you sexy. You know, not every reading has to be like, what's your life purpose? This is just super fun. Let's have a good time with this. Pile 2s, you picked this beautiful blue agate with the paw print. Boop. Okay, sorry, was that really loud? Let's have a look. Ooh, red jasper, take action. Wow, Pile 2s already. I can see your energy is like hot, like fiery. Like you guys are, I want to say like people of action. You guys are go-getters. You guys have intensity. And ooh, the people who are attracted to you love that about you. I'm hearing that some of you guys, you're a little bit of like a hothead. Well, okay, Pile 2s. All right. So let me shuffle here. I've got my transparent tarot to have a look at a little more. Oh my God, your spirit teams think that this is hilarious. And actually, Pile 2s, you have a bunch of ancestors showing up with this reading. Wow. Sounds like for some of you that you got this, that this intensity has actually come from like a long line of really strong men and women. I'm hearing warriors. Yeah, wow, Pile 2s. That's very, very sexy indeed. Yeah, we love that. Love that. Yeah, okay. And oh, and hi, if you're new, I'm Kylin. Welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, my beautiful luminous beings, my Kylin lights, hi, I love you. You're all, I mean, you know, everybody is sexy in their own way. It's just like everybody has their own zone of genius as well. So I don't believe in unsexy beings. I just believe that there are certain qualities that are more sexy than others. I also believe that in different contexts, we're just sexy in different ways to different people. So if you were drawn to more than one pile, you know, you should check that out. Okay. Ooh, I'm like, ooh, the Hierophant. This is the most interesting Hierophant depiction I have maybe ever seen. Can you guys see this? It's like a tree, but it's the trunk of the tree. And then we're like just starting to get up into these 5 branches. Huh. Wow. So again, I'm feeling that thing of like that you guys come from like a long line. Like there's something like it's almost like it's a tradition for this passion, this intensity. It's like you guys are firmly rooted in yeah, and also this is a really root chakra color, this red jasper, this stone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing some of you too. You're like what we might say was like hot to trot, that you guys just are like turned on yourselves easily by life. Like you're quick to have the flames of passion ignited, that you are in fact really, really passionate. But that again, there's this sort of deep rootedness to it. Yeah, like almost like from your family, love of family. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. Wow. What is this transparent tarot? Like what card is this? You'd think I know my numbers of the major arcana better. This is number 15. I mean, I would want to say like Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think so. Okay. And then with the chains, then I think like is it the devil? Well, I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, fair. I think it is the devil card. Interesting. So we have 5 here. We have 15 with these 5 chains. Wow, you guys are intense. And again, if it is that devil energy, well, let's just have a look right now. Let's just get the book and make doubly sure. I know. And then whenever I have to take out the book, Spirit's always just like, well, then just, you know, it's because you're supposed to read a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll check that out. We'll check it out. 15. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's the Devil card. Inspires an almost unavoidable negative reaction upon its mere mention. But it is, yeah, 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 okay, okay. So, sorry, your spirit team's also chiming in. They're like, for you guys, first of all, bondage and indulgence, right? This dramatic scene. But she really wanted, whoever made this really wanted you to understand it more as what this says down here, the Lord of the Gates of Matter. You guys are really sensual. That means it represents the material realm with all its pleasure and pitfalls. Our relationship with the physical realm. My loves, this really is like, you guys are very rooted in like family, history of your family. Like there's just a lot of energy that's been transferred. There's also like tradition, and just a sort of earthly being. I'm hearing that you guys are very earthy, and it makes you really sensual. And like the sensuality and the enjoyment of that sensuality and that pleasure, those are the best elements of the Devil card. And one of the reasons why the Devil comes out in chains, and by the way, that may speak to some of you guys in your playful expressions sexually, which is also like, play, have fun, be willing to explore stuff. I'm hearing kind of like that Scorpio energy as well, where you guys are really willing to go deep into the moist dark earth of the matter and like see what's in there, root yourselves in there. It is like there's nourishment in there for the more earthly sensual soul. And like that is you guys are just it's very sexy. Okay. But yeah, that the reason for the chains and the bondage of the Devil card is because some people get trapped in materialism. They get trapped in being materialistic, or they are overcome by their passions, where their passions are no longer a sense of pleasure and delight, but they become dependencies. And that I don't see that here for you guys. I just see that you guys are like, you guys turn people on. I am hearing that there are people who, because you're so magnetic and earthy, that you have a gravity to you, and that some people, I'm hearing that some people get like kind of lost in you, or that you're the kind of people that some people get like obsessed with. So that is something to look out for. Oh, and then the 5. Yeah, you guys are so fiery. Oh my gosh, this is like the 5 of Wands. This is like a little bit like combative. What I'm hearing though for you guys, because this is about, what makes you sexy, and this is a playful reading, that like all of this can be taken in its lightest aspects, in its light forms. All right, my loves. So that really to be joyful, that you like sort of like just playful sparring. For some of you, again, it's that warrior energy. Like I know, if you're new to my channel, you don't know this about me, but I actually have studied to a little bit of a level of expertise, full contact karate. And I remember when I realized that sparring was just play. And I realized that, like, because I was watching kittens, and I was watching how they're like, "Arr," and they're like biting each other, playing. And it's really just sort of honing your hunting skills, really getting at, sort of what the body can do. You guys are very embodied. And so something like martial arts and like sparring and stuff, again, like might be really fun for you. Some of you might prefer more of a sort of like, this is embodied. I was going to say like a verbal sparring or something. And your spirit team's like, Kylan, this is very, 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 very physical. Nice. Oh my gosh. And then we have here the 6 of Wands, which is one of victories. Yeah, you guys just love to win. You guys just love to win. You're intense, you're passionate, you're sensual, you're physically, you're very embodied, you're very in your bodies, you're playful, you're deeply rooted, you are interested in family. You guys have come from a long line of hotheads, but this is like, in the really light way, in a really good way. Your spirit team is saying is that as long long as you guys are having fun with this, it will be fun for you. Very, very sexy. People who are attracted to this are so attracted to this. They love this about you. They want to play with you in these ways. They want to get in there and you're like, I win, you know. They love how competitive you are. Look at this. Look at this good time. Yeah. This is like I love how these transparent tarots come together in the story they tell too. You guys just come from a long line of intense, competitive, physical people. I'm hearing that some of you really are athletes and that's really, really sexy. Yeah. Yeah, some of you I'm hearing dancers. I'm hearing for some of you as well that if you haven't yet explored your physicality more, that it really will help you channel the intensity of your energy, because you guys have this really intense energy, and so that you'll find you'll actually get angry less often, and you'll be enjoying that intensity by working it out and playing it out on the field, at the gym, in the club, in the studio, at the dojo, like wherever it is, and that like people who are attracted to that healthy expression of this intensity as well can come to you in those contexts, which will be good for you. Rather than, you know, there are people who get in relationships where they just like, you know, they fight and then they go to the bedroom, and they fight and they go to the bedroom, and they fight and they go to the bedroom, and over the long term, those can be really, really toxic and really, really draining. So I don't recommend that you give into that side of it. Like that would really be that would be the darker side of that devil energy. So you guys want to stay on the light side of that. You want to stay playful with that. You want to channel your intensity in those healthy ways and have fun with it. Be so embodied. Really, really learn to push your bodies. I'm hearing like you guys are like mountain climbers. You guys are like you guys are amazing. Wow. Okay, and the people that love this. Okay. The Prism Oracle wants to talk about you guys. Okay. I love how the cards are like they want to talk about you. Too funny. Wow, pile twos as well. Like this is so different from pile one. I would have to say if you were drawn to pile one, I mean, you are really a very multifaceted being. But wow, it's so different. You know, that makes it so much fun for me when the readings are really different. And I just love too, like I love how high vibe you guys are that come to my channel. I love, like I get these really complex readings about the amazing, amazing human beings that you are and the incredible pathways that are available to you. It's just so my pleasure. I just feel so honored. All right, one more shuffle here for the Prism Oracle. Once one more. And just we'll get some more, a little bit more about what makes my pile two sexy. Wow. I mean, this is so, oh, sweetness. See, that's such a nice balance of energy for that, for all this intense energy. And love. Oh, you guys, you have big hearts. Super big hearts. That's one of the reasons I'm hearing. One of the reasons you guys get so intense is because you just love and care so darn much. Abundance. Yeah, you are overflowers. This is so good. Really, you guys are so in the light of this energy. That makes me so happy. Mystery. Oh, well, who isn't attracted to a good mystery? I mean, some people are not into that. You guys are fun. And you're so loving, and you have such big hearts, and you're such sweethearts, and oh my goodness. I'm hearing too, this is kind of funny, but I'm hearing the word jolly. That you guys, like, that some of you, I think you have like really hearty laughs, like when you're out and you're like, you could like eat a big meal and then you're like, ha ha, and like laugh. And then it's like, you know, like, I mean, just really that you're like, you're robust, and that you're robust in the way you love as well. I mean, just like, look at this. And then this incredible overflow. This is amazing. I'm also getting that you guys are a mystery to people around you, where they're just like, how do they have this big of energy? Like how are they this intense? How are they this big? Like how is someone even like that? And it's kind of like you've either got it or you haven't, frankly. And the fact is you guys were born this way. You were born into this. I'm hearing again, you just come from, your ancestors are so here. They're so here, and they're like, you guys have just come from a long line of warriors, of just robust, embodied, big-hearted, loving, abundant people. And yes, it's a mystery to people who aren't like this, like how you can be this way, but it just comes, it's just your flow. It's just one of your zones of genius is to be this way. My beautiful pile twos, I freaking love this reading. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to pull from the Guardian Angel deck and just say, as I always do here, sink this into those embodied, intense, energized, beautiful bodies. I'm hearing a lot of you guys have beautiful physiques, especially if you are already an athlete or when you do figure out how to channel your intensity into physical activity. Like you guys are just going to get fit, man. You guys are going to just be strong and fit. So put this into this beautiful, beautiful bodies of yours by typing in pile 2, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, you kinesthetically sink that message into your nervous system, up into your neural pathways. It's kinesthetic learning. You get this message on a cellular level, my darlings. You don't have to remember this about yourselves. And you can just kind of relax a little more and more into being this way and getting how it is beautiful and it is sexy and it is magnetizing to the right people. All right, my loves, you can also listen to this again, take a walk, do a dance, whatever, to put this into your bodies. Receive this message, pile 2s. Ooh. Okay, your guardian angels have a message for you about self-criticism. And I really do feel that coming on the tails of you guys, again, singing this message in, getting this message on a deep cellular level so that you can relax into this way of being. I'm hearing that some of you have felt like that this you're too much, or that, you know, that this big energy, or you've channeled some of this big energy maybe into like overindulging. And your spirit team is saying once you get channeling this energy into physical ways of being that are really enjoying both the intensity, the energy, and your physicality, and all of those are in balance, this is such a beautiful, beautiful way to be. I'm going to read this prayer to you now from your guardian angels about self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate toward yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light. Even if at times you think you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. Pile 2s, you big-hearted, sweet-hearted, abundant, mysteriously passionate, energized, embodied, hot tickets. Know this about yourselves. I so hope you receive this message. I so hope that this reaffirms your knowing about what's beautiful, what's radiant, what's magnetic about you, pile 2s. I so hope you sunk this into those beautiful bodies of yours. Type in pile 2, I receive it. And I so hope you're feeling me. If you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, oh my gosh, hit that subscribe button and like I'm gonna say apply, like enter for a free reading giveaway, my pile 2s. Seriously, I do free reading giveaways for subscribers on my channel. I love to do them. I just told someone they won the other day. It is my joy and my pleasure to do that for you, my loves, but it is for subscribers only. So if you're feeling me, go ahead, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a reading. Pile 2s, you are hot. End of story. Clearly. I so hope you received this, and I so hope you super hot ones know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, pile 3s. Hello, my darlings. You guys are my beautiful rose quartz babies. You're just beautiful. I love that stone. It's such a soft, sweet energy. It's just, it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, hi, what's sexy about you, okay? How much fun is this topic? Like, seriously, every reading doesn't have to be like, what's your life purpose, you know? Like, so let's just have fun today. Let's have a look. If you resonated with more than one pile, there may be more than one facet that different people are finding sexy about you. You get all the information about your sexiness you want, my pile 3s. Celestite, ooh, soothe your soul. Oh, look at this stone too. Beautiful. I do feel like it's soft. This energy, soothe your soul, is just soft. Like it goes really, really beautifully actually with the energy of this rose quartz as well. Wow, my softies. There's something, Okay, the word thing keeps coming is soft. Okay, we already said that, Kylan. But there's something really graceful, really elegant, really gentle. I just feel like I'm just seeing water. I'm also seeing like grass, like fields of grass in the wind. I'm just seeing like there's something really gentle, really flowing, really graceful about you, my beautiful pile threes. That is really very, very sexy, very attractive. Again, there's like an elegance, even a dignity I'm hearing. Wow, that's lovely. All right, let's have a look. Let's get some more. Let's get some more information about how sexy you are. Wow, the energies of each of these three piles has been so different too. And I find that interesting that like you guys could totally be attracted to more than one pile, and different people could see these different facets of you and be attracted to different facets of you as well, which I find fascinating. But like seriously, these three piles couldn't be more different. Like I love that. Like it is so much fun for me as a reader. This reading is super fun for me as a reader. And if you're new to my channel, like, hi, I'm Kylin, and I was gonna say like your friendly neighborhood reader, but that's just weird. I don't know. Like, maybe if you're returning and you are kylinlight, you are one of my luminous beings, you know that I am kind of your friendly neighborhood reader, like in the galaxy. If like the galaxy is your neighborhood, right? Which it is, my loves. Oh my God, there's so many galaxies out there. So really, you know, the nearest galaxy to us is Andromeda, the Andromeda galaxy. And if you traveled there at light speed, the idea is that it would take you something like, I don't know, like 100 million years to get there or something. Maybe like it's more like 2 million years. I don't know. At a certain point in millions of years, it's like, what's the difference? 2 million, 100 million. It's something like 2 million years or something to get to our nearest neighboring galaxy, which I think is incredible. But if you also think about traveling at light speed, that's ridiculous, because at light speed, your mass is infinite and time slows to a single point. So light travels outside of space-time. So if you're traveling at light speed, I don't know. It's not like it is. It wouldn't be like 2 million years, is what I'm saying. Okay, I've been working a lot with astrophysics with my art projects, so so there we go. Seriously, channeling light language through giant crystals. Ooh, the Seven of Wands again. That's interesting. Yeah, you guys, this is such a different energy from pile 2, but maybe you were also drawn to that, and maybe you are that for some people and this for others, because I am getting this. Okay, wow. The Devil also. Yeah. Wow. So you guys have some of you really do, if you were also drawn to pile 2s, like you really do want to check that out. Knight of Swords. Wow. Go you go. Oh my God. And the 10 of yeah, you guys are a dream come true. You guys are like dreamy. Wow. Okay. So inside of your energy, being really, again, this sort of graceful, elegant dignity, this sort of like, you know, the celestite with this rose quartz, there's something almost like, I want to say aloof, but it's like, it's more like sort of like untouchable. It's like you guys are up here and on top of your hill, and it's like people want to get up there to you, and you're just like, yeah, no, prove your worth. Like, you need to be worthy. And not necessarily like in a mean way, right? I'm not getting that you guys are as stressed out as this character happens to be in this particular deck. Okay, just look at this face. They're like, ah! It's not like that. As much as it's like, people see you as up there and they're down here. Like, and that it's, again, it's not, yeah. Your spirit team's saying it's more of like a leadership than a sort of contentious kind of fighty thing. Or it's more of, it's like you're just elevated. I don't know how else to explain it. When people want you bad. And hence this sort of devil energy. So I'm getting that you're the kind of people that, some of you are actually, if you're in a kind of a limelight, or you're in a job, or you're in a position where people look up to you. They see you as, they're putting you on a pedestal, is what I'm hearing. And that it's really sexy. For some of you, your spirit teams are saying you're not actually aloof. You're just kind of quiet or reserved or a little bit shy. And other people read that as though you're just, you're contained, you're controlled, and you're graceful. And they find it sexy. But some people are drawn to you like they're like a little bit too intensely. They have this tendency to, inside of the space between you and them, fill that space with a bunch of fantasy about you, and they get a little bit obsessed. All right, so that's the thing to know, that you guys are sexy in like a in like a almost like a celebrity kind of way to people. Now, people really see you guys again as like people who are achieving. There's something about you again that's like a cut above. You're just I'm just going to say, like, you're just better than other people. And your spirit team's just like, that's appropriate for what people find sexy about you. But again, it's not that you think you're better. It's that people see you as better. Like, people just see you ahead. You're just a leader in whatever it is you're doing. You're out front of things, like just going forward, doing what you're doing. And it does leave some other people behind. And some people, like, they just can't get enough of it. They love watching you do what you do. I'm hearing that you guys have a lot of watchers, and you are the fantasy. You are this 10 of Cups dream. You are like to people, it's like you're unattainable. You're wish fulfillment. You're a dream come true. You're a fantasy. And that it's really, really sexy. Now, I want to pull some more. I want to get some more information here about what's really interesting is like there's nothing for you to do or not do beyond actually having some compassion for, I'm hearing like the loads of people that are attracted to you. And by the way, pile threes, if you don't know this, that's part of actually what seems like your elegance and your dignity and your grace, is that like you're like this and you have no idea. And people just think that that just reads to people again as like you're just above it. Like you're busy doing what you're doing over here, going after what you're going after, being who you are. And people see you as like you're the king of the hill. They're down here and they want it. They just want what you have. They want to be the way that you are. And you're like, really, you're not thinking about them. You're not overly concerned with it. And for the people that are your fans, it sort of drives them all the more into this sort of fantasy of you as just superior. And that it's like you're superior and that you're not even concerned with being superior. You just are the ish. Like you're just the thing. Like it's wow. Like, who are you? Like, this is like you. It's like everybody wants to be the fantasy. There is a degree to which I'm hearing, pile threes, that it could be a little bit like frustrating for you because so many people idealize and fantasize about you, and then you just want to be a person and you want to meet your equal. And and your spirit team is saying, by the way, like they're totally out there. They're just going to be very, very rare. Like, you really stand out from the crowd, pile threes. You just stand out. You're just a star. And that, what can you do? Like, what can you do? All right, we'll get some more information. Work Your Light wants to talk about you. What the cards today have been saying, they want to talk about you. I love that. That's funny. Yeah. So your spirit team's saying, oh, there's a whole bunch of angels here. They're saying like that there's nothing you can or should do about any of this or to change any of this. That this is just what comes with being a leader. They're saying that some of you haven't necessarily fully stepped into this yet, that you're in a process of becoming. And for some of you, again, you already are this and you just don't even know it. You're just doing what you're doing and you don't know that you have stalkers, you have fans. Like, really, that you have people who idolize you. You have people who are obsessed with you. You have people for whom you are the fantasy. You are the wish fulfillment. And that you don't necessarily know this. Your spirit team is saying, though, like, know it. Because it will help you to be inside of healthy boundaries and inside of dignity. It will help you to be compassionate toward other people, because you know that you all stand on the same ground. It's just that they, oh yeah, oh wow, how interesting. I'm hearing actually that this image too, that this, you know, that like, you know, you're just like, my dudes, you could just like walk up the hill, like right over here. Like, what are you down there like yelling at me for? Like, what do you just do? You know, just do the work, go forward, do the thing. It's like, you know what it takes and how you've done what you've done to get where you are, and anybody could do it. And it doesn't make you better than other people. You just did certain things and you are where you are, or you will do certain things and you will get where you get. And but other people, like, they're just, yeah, it's almost like they're abandoning their own empowerment and responsibility for their lives, and they're sort of just, you know, again, idolizing you. The fact of the matter is different people have different paths, all right? Some people really don't want to do what there is to do in order to be extraordinary. They just don't want to. But they want the fantasy, and they're going to continue to harbor the fantasy. And they, inside of all of that, may find themselves chained to, you know, idolizing, again, to, you know, to video games or television, or, you know, like just to their fantasy worlds. Whereas you're really out there in the world doing things. And it is incredibly sexy. I mean, it's really like, it's just leadership, and it's your destiny to be this way. Pile 3 is now. You don't have to. You can get this message and just be like, I don't want that. But this is your nature. And also just know that you're a shining light. Like, you are an example of what's possible for people. And that is beautiful. You're ultimately an inspiration. You know, you're a goal. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah, your spirit team really wants you to know you will meet the people who stand up on this ground with you. You're not going to be up here on your own. Some of you already have, and that's great. And your spirit team's saying don't settle, and just you could be compassionate with people who are your fans, while also being, you know, holding healthy boundaries with them, because you have, like, I'm hearing you guys have a really good head on your shoulders. Like, you're not egoists, and that just makes you all more attractive to all these other people. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Messengers, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yes, my loves, it's so okay. Empathic starseed. Hello, Kylan. We like literate much? Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah. So you guys are really, in order to be able to step into fully what is really sexiest here about you right now, you are going to have to not take on other people's frustrations, other people's like obsessions, other people's fantasies about you, while at the same time being okay with that they have them. Just holding your healthy boundaries, that make sure they don't cross your lines, and don't you cross over into their space and take on their stuff. And again, that's going to feed this sort of aloofness, but that is what it is to be a leader. You want to keep moving forward, doing what you're doing. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Like, your spirit team promises that you will be met here in this sort of exalted place. Portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. Yeah, so these, like, again, this life for you is really these the cards are on the table. It's like, literally what Spirit just said. I'm just like, you get how funny that is, right, Spirit? Yeah, the cards are on the table. Like this is a path for you guys, and it's very sexy, it's very attractive. Leadership is amazing, and it comes with its responsibilities, its sensitivities, and also its yeah, yeah, again, Spirit is saying boundaries. And then for you guys, it also comes with your faith that, like, you know, your equal is out there. Your spirit team is saying one thing to keep in mind as well is in this devil card, right? These chain characters are the lovers. And that, like, if you yourself have a, okay. Your spirit team is saying if you yourself have an idealized perception of what most people are capable of and what most people are able to do, that you will stay bound and chained to a frustration, looking for also your fantasy about what's possible. It's sort of like if you are constantly with people that you know could be something more than what they are. And so you're with them, kind of hoping for them to blossom and become, rather than being with who they really are. And that will keep you chained to people that it's like it's inappropriate for you. You don't want to have a fantasy about who they could be. And you've inspired them. You inspire them. They love you. They want to be with you. But they need to be inspired themselves. And this is where, like, finding your equal, finding your match is going to be someone who inspires you as well. That's, like, crucial, and inspires you how they are, because you're already here out in the world, Knight of Swordsing it up. Like, you're doing it. You are a leadership. It's just, this is it. Wow, pile threes again. Like, who are you? What? Okay, the angel answers want to talk to you guys. Your angels want to talk to you. I'm getting that for some of you guys, this is a real surprise. Like, you did not necessarily know that you had fans, that you have, that basically that you have secret admirers, that you have some stalkers maybe, like, and that other people idealize you and you're a fantasy to them. But again, this comes out of your being, just being a leader, being a go-getter, being out in the world, just sort of doing what you are. You're doing you, and that is really, really sexy. And that, you know, you will not only survive this, but, like, new solutions, this portal is opening, you know, the doors are opening, and you get to choose. You get to have your energetic sovereignty, as the empathic starseed card says, without, you know, collapsing into other people's fantasies or ideals, or their own sort of lack of responsibility for their lives. You get to be a messenger, right? You get to bring, you get to bring inspiration in being who and how you are, while at the same time, you know, finding the lover energy, finding the counterpart, where you're not bound to what your own fantasy of what you want someone else to be, but you really get to be with someone who is also a leader, who is also inspiring. All right. Also sink this into your bodies, pile threes. Type in pile 3, I receive it. When you type it in, use your fingertips, push the message through your nervous system up into your neural pathways. You guys really do want to get and internalize how beautiful this leadership can be. There's something better. Exactly. This is speaking to, you know, all these people who maybe are like, you know, they're if people are idolizing you, putting you on a pedestal too much, that's not for you. Like, no! Exclamation point. Yeah, okay, we got that. Let go. Yeah. Your spirit team is saying, like, let go of trying to control this. It's going to work itself out within the next few months. Beautiful. So, like, they really want you to hold to your vision of what you want for you, not who you want someone else to be. I really want you guys to get that again. Your spirit team is very, very clear that, like, because you are a leader, because you are someone that people are going to have fantasies about, because you are someone that, like, you're sexy, because you are, you just stand out. You just seem, you're a cut above. And your spirit team is saying that, like, you need to have your trust that your heart fulfillment is possible. This is possible for you. But it's not possible where it isn't. So if you're someplace and it isn't fulfilling you, and you think like, oh, well, they'll change, or, you know, they'll catch up, or they will be fulfilling me, your spirit team is saying no, exclamation point. And within the next few months, the portals are going to be opening. The doorways and the pathways are going to be opening that will start to reveal to you more and more how you navigate this space, and how you do in fact magnetize to you people who really are your equals and who meet you up on top of this hill, okay? They go around the way you went, they get up there and they're like, hey, and, you know, like, hey, and then you guys kind of walk off together, and you know you're human beings and you're not idolizing each other, and you can find a happiness and fulfillment though in that, like, you are both leaders, you are both go-getters, okay? You're a power couple basically is what your spirit team is saying is available for you. Wow, it like got dark while I was doing this. I hope that the light is okay and you guys can see this amazing reading. My pile threes, like my sexy, like my sexy exalted ones, like, wow, your leadership is sexy. This is beautiful. I know that the mantle of leadership is a thing. It is something that you guys are taking on. You don't have to. It's a choice, but it's a beautiful choice. And I feel your angels, your spirit teams are so with me right now that, like, most of you really are stepping up. You are making this choice. It is beautiful. And you are keeping yourselves out of this bondage, out of this burden of trying to uplift people who don't have your ambition, who don't have your drive, who don't share your goals, who don't get up and do the things. You are not chained to them anymore. They can think what they think. You can inspire them. They can think you're great. They can have a fantasy about you, but you're out in the world doing your thing, and you will magnetize to you that beautiful other person or that handful of people, because you know how many partners do you need? Like, you will manifest however many you need to be, like, to continue to shine and be supported by someone who gets you and shares your energy, has the same quality of energy, not necessarily the same energy, but that same incredible leadership quality. We're talking star quality. You guys are just amazing. Pile threes, wow. Again, who are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, I'm Kylan. Oh, I hope you sunk this in. Pile threes, I hope you typed in pile three, I receive it, and put this message into your bodies. Get this on a kinesthetic cellular level. You can also listen to this again, take a walk, do a dance, eat a meal, but put this in your body. Receive that you are ascending to this position if you're not already there, pile threes. And if you are, you feel this, you know this, really. And if you're feeling me, if you're feeling me, if you know that, like, what I'm all about over here is this highest possible timeline at kylinlight, subscribe to my channel. And I give free reading giveaways for subscribers, so you can enter for that in the description box. And what else? I don't know. I'm like, ooh, pile three, you're amazing. I'm flustered. You really are amazing, pile threes. I so hope you got this. I so hope you received this. And I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved.